Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sofa Abby and I make videos about home, fashion, beauty, soul, and so much more. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So today we have another edition of Furniture Fridays. Woot 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 woot. So today we are talking about Z Gallerie. Now Z Gallerie used to be that girl. She was that girl on YouTube in YouTube's heyday. Everyone had mirrored furniture. Everyone had like a gray, teal, bluish color scheme with some white accents. A lot of mirrored furniture, a lot of brass, a lot of gold. Z Gallerie used to be, you know, she used to be that girl in terms of like apartment tours in the heyday from maybe like 2014 to maybe 2016 YouTube. So let's take it back to the old school and get into some pieces from Z Gallerie. So the first piece I have is this Pierce double chase. So this to me looks like a sofa bed, and it's a sofa or a chase that looks like a bed. It looks like it could be like a full-size bed. I think this piece is quirky and you wouldn't find it in a lot of places. And I think it would be fun to have in like a corner nook. It's a really big piece of furniture, so it'd be fun to have in a corner nook with like a whatchamacallit, a side table. Now the thing about a chase is usually like a long, it's like that single part of a sectional, like the long part where you can lay your feet out. So it looks like a sofa connected to an ottoman. But this is a double chase, so meaning it can fit like two people. So it looks a little bit to me too bulky to be in a living room. I could also see this as something you could put in like a home theater room if you had like a couple of these in there, or maybe two of them. I think it would be fun. It looks like a bed, so I don't see a lot of relaxing happening on this couch. I feel like a lot of sleeping would happen. So I just thought this piece was unique, and that's the first piece. It is $1,700, so it is kind of pricey, so just an FYI. So the next piece on my list for Z Gallerie is artwork. Z Gallerie has a lot of really cool artwork, and the price point, it can kind of range from like high end to low end. So you can get something for like, depending on the size, from like $300 up to like $1,000 plus. And I just really like the art pieces because they seem abstract. It's like nothing that seems like you'd have to change it out too often. It just seems like splats of paint or shapes of paint online. So I just like these pieces because some of these pieces you could double them up. You could make them really whimsical. You could stack them. You could frame them. You could leave them outside of the frame. And they are just really muted pieces that add character to a room. So that's what I like about these Z Gallerie pieces of art. Granted, you might be able to find stuff like this at Home Goods or, you know, TJ Maxx or Ross on the low. But these pieces seem to like go quickly, and sometimes you'll end up like at TJ Maxx and all you'll find is like pictures of like abstract lips. And it's like, I'm not saying lips are bad, it's just, I feel like one morning you'll wake up and you'll see that artwork and be like, ugh, why do I have that? We need to change that out. You just be over it like instantly. Whereas when you have like more abstract pieces of art, they have, for me, more longevity and better shelf life. Granted, I kind of want to be someone who curates black art from black artists and people of color, but I'm not necessarily sure just yet. And I also really like having like multiple pieces of art. It's like art panels. I think those are cute too. So the next item we have on the list is a buffet. Now a buffet is something you use. It's something you use typically in a formal dining room or just in a dining room in general. Some people will put like plates in it, like high-end plates, or silverware, or things like used as a storage space in a buffet area.
But granted, trends, you can use a buffet in like different rooms. You can use it in the living room. You can use it as like a front entryway table. They are repurposable. But buffets aren't as popular anymore because people don't really have formal dining rooms because they don't really need them. Like, why have a whole room that you're only going to use a couple times a year? So I'm just taking a look at this buffet. The buffet I wanted was sold out, so I have to quickly find something else. So it's this CLIFTON console table that people are either using as a console table or as a buffet in a formal living space. I like this because it's a muted kind of gray-white color. I also think, but I don't know if there's any storage for this piece of furniture. I like the natural wood. I think it can be used in multiple different rooms. But I'm also going to show you guys a picture of like a classic. This is the Archer natural buffet. This is kind of the standard buffet. It's just a little bit bulkier. I feel like buffets are kind of like china cabinets, but instead of having the top half, you just have the bottom half. Like the top half is where you would have like the display, where it would be glass. You would like show your show your plates to display. You would put them up. We had one growing up for my family, and nah, it was pointless. It was just like, there was just so many pieces of furniture that were just for show and not for function. So there's that. The next item I have on my list is a bench. I like this CASSIDY bench. It's at like $1,200. I think this CASSIDY bench would be great to use either in the living room. You could have like a, for example, you could have a sectional, and then on the side you could have a bench too, as like an accent piece, you know, to really fill up the space. Or you could put a bench at the end of your bed, which I think is a great thing to do. If you're waking up, if you're going to sleep, you can take your pillows, your decorative pillows, and put them on the bench. Instead of, I don't know if people throw them on the floor. I don't have too many decorative pillows myself at the moment, but I think they're fun. Sometimes mixed thoughts. But you could take the pillows and put them on the bench at the end of the bed. And I like how this bench comes in like multiple different colors. I'm leaning towards the ivory color with the natural material. And this would be great in a bedroom or in a living room. And then the next bench I have is the Dax bench. And this one is on sale for $373. This bench, I would say, is like strictly for the end of the bed for me, because it doesn't seem substantial enough to have in a living room. Also, you could take a bench like this and put it in your entryway. If you have like a entryway hallway, you could have a console table on one side and then a bench on the other side. And for the bench, it's a great place to put your shoes on and put to buckle your shoes, you know, right when you're running in and out of the house. So that's what I like for a bench. And then the final item I have on my list, I had to put it on. Z Gallerie, like I said before, is that girl for mirrored furniture. I have never really been a huge fan of mirrored furniture. I felt like it was always high maintenance, and now I kind of feel like it's a little bit, it's not my vibe, but it could be someone else's vibe. I find that slightly a little tacky. No tea, no shade, but just a little tacky for me. But I thought, because we're doing Z Gallerie, and Z Gallerie, you know, is like the mother of mirrored furniture, I included one piece of mirrored furniture that I would potentially include in a space. And that is a bar cart. A bar cart people use to kind of display their alcohol as well as their glasses, to have it like right ready there. They'll have like the ice tub, and then they'll have glasses or shot glasses and mixers and stuff, and they'll have it like right there as a piece of furniture. Now, some people have mixed thoughts on bar carts and whether or not you need them or not. I don't know if I think that they make space cluttered, but it does feel like when people are trying to finish up spaces, they do include bar carts. So I have this bar cart that can be used in the space. It's silver. It only comes in one color. It's the Metropolitan bar cart for $350. Not a bad price point. Granted, you definitely can get bar carts like this at TJ Maxx and Home Goods for like $150 and below. So just FYI, a little tea, a little tricks for you. Now Z Gallerie, so this is like the last item I'm including. What are your thoughts on bar carts? Leave them down below in the comments. Yay or nay to bar cart. And that is my video. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video for Furniture Fridays with Z Galleries. Have you picked up any pieces from Z Gallerie? If so, what are your thoughts? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you still shop there? Let me know down below in the comments, and I hope to be back shortly with another Furniture Friday. Woot, 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 woot.